Hey y'all. So, I am here to do a general collective reading for you guys. I hope all is going well. And if in fact you are going through some tough times right now, stay prayed up. Always remember that you've been through situations that were very trying for you, very heart wrenching for you. And in those times, you weren't sure, how you were going to make it through them, but you did. Okay? But yeah, so let's go ahead. Let's welcome in spirit. I'm sending you guys so much love and light and just, prayers for healing and just overcoming whatever you may be going through at this time. Okay? All right. Holy Spirit of pure divine white light, we call you into this reading. We ask that you grant me the ability to translate the messages to the collective as you see fit. And thank you for all that you are, all that you have been, and all that you will continue to be. Amen. All right, y'all. So, let's get into it. And so, right out the gate, we have healer as the focus of the reading. So, whoever this reading is for, which more than likely it is you, because you were guided to this video to click on it. All right. So this is your message, and receive it as so. If it is, if it does not resonate with you, that is okay as well. Maybe it's for someone that is within your energetic field, and don't force it if it's not. Okay. If it's yours, let it flow. If it's not, let it go. All right. So, you are a healer, okay? You have healing abilities. Your energy is healing. You could be in the medical field. You could be in the mental health field. Like you could be a healer in some way, shape, or form, right? You could do Reiki. You could be inside, psychology of some sort, whether that be you're a counselor or you are a therapist or a transformation coach or it's going to be different for everybody, right? It can literally just be you as a person. It doesn't even have to be that you have a specific title. It could just be who you are naturally, right? You could be someone who just, when you come around, and this is like speaking from outside of yourself, right? When you come around people, just feel better when you're around. They feel lighter. They feel happier. Even if it's just for a moment. You give people a sense of peace and joy and just love. And they really enjoy that about you, okay? They enjoy being in your presence. And a lot of them may not express that because either, they just feel like it's awkward. Or maybe they just really don't know how. Okay. There also could be a scenario where they just really don't even get it. Like they have no idea why they feel the way they feel when you're around, but they do like it. It's just unfortunately it's a feeling that not everybody gives them. So it's kind of hard for them to just sit down and say, I noticed that when you're around things go like this, or I noticed that when you're around I feel like this, and sadly that's unfortunate for individuals who are healers because you can tend to feel some can feel unappreciated, some can feel like people really don't see you, but here's the thing, they feel you. Okay? They feel your presence. Your presence is known. It is felt. Now, whether or not they express it to you or not, hey, that's on them. But you have to know your capabilities. You have to know your power. You have to know just your ability, just naturally as who you are. Okay? And to you, thank you. All right, for being that healing energy. Okay. So then moving forward, we have crush. All right. Now I'm getting this in a couple different ways. So one is gonna be someone has a crush on you, okay, because of the fact that when you come around, you make them feel good. And here's the thing: this doesn't even have to be like physical, like when you come around. So it doesn't have to be like, oh, you're in the presence of somebody often. It literally could be you're in the presence of them, like via social media, or say you work from home and you have Zoom meetings with your coworkers. Like it could be that type of energy as well, because that's still you being present, um, and like sharing energy with people in just a different form. Um, and someone has a crush on you. They just really like your energy. They love how they feel when you come around. Okay, it's literally just that simple. Um, then I'm also kind of getting it from an energy of like someone's spirits are crushed when it comes to you. And I feel like that's from the fact that they're just now realizing that you are a healer. And that at some point in time they had you in their presence and they didn't appreciate it. And or maybe they just didn't really they didn't acknowledge it at the time. They didn't see it. Because here's the thing. You know how like when something is frequent in your life or something's just around often and it's like a regular thing, even though it's not regular, right? But because you've become so complacent in it, um, it's easy to not acknowledge how significant it is. So I feel like someone's spirits are crushed because it took for you to no longer be around, for them to realize that you were what brought them happiness. You were what made them feel lighter. You were what just granted them a sense of peace, because I feel like whoever that person is that's feeling crushed right now, they could be going through a lot of things. And whether that's karmically or not, they could be going through a lot of things right now, and they're recognizing the fact that when they went through things like this before or similar, that you were actually present at that time and you helped them through that process, or you just made that process a little easier for them. Or maybe they were able to contact you and have conversations with you during that time, and you just always knew what to say, right? You always knew what to do. You always gave good advice because you're a natural healer, and you just want people to be okay. You just want people. You know what it's like to go through things, and due to you being a healer, you've learned how to heal yourself through processes and grow through what you go through, right? And so they're really recognizing that that's who you were for them. You were a healer for them, in many aspects. And unfortunately now, whoever this person is, they don't have that same access to you. And this is obviously, if this is your story, you take it for what that is. It could be an ex-friend, ex-boyfriend, girlfriend, even family member, right? And so just know that there is someone or people, okay? It doesn't have to be one person, right? Because you could have even removed I'm getting like someone even removed themselves from a friend group, right? Because these people were disrespectful and just not acknowledging your worth. But you acknowledged your worth, right? And so you just stop going around these people, and now they're realizing like, dang, you know what? Stuff is being real dark around here lately. Stuff is being real heavy around here lately. What's the change? Oh, we don't have such and such around anymore. Such and such hasn't come around lately. We don't feel the energy of the healer anymore. The person who always brought the light to the room. The person who always brought laughter with them. The person who always knew what to say, the person who always knew how to have fun, the person who always showed love, the person who always was a listening ear, So, yeah, someone is not doing that great right now, knowing that they messed up with a healer. Okay, now moving forward, and this I believe ties into whoever the initial scenario where I was saying that there is a crush that is admiring you and just your healing abilities, just feeling your healing energy. They want to communicate to you, let me blow your mind. Okay, now this can be taken in different ways, but listen, however you received it, that is what it is. All right. Let me blow your mind. Okay, so I don't know if they're going to communicate that to you or not, but let's keep going in the reading. And yeah, so then we have, it can get ugly. Okay, it can get ugly. So now I'm getting that you, excuse me, y'all. So I'm getting that you as this healer, right? You know that it can get ugly in many different aspects, right, of life. Just experiences that we have, people we've dealt with, so on and so forth, right? And that is why you come from this energy. You operate from this healing energy, because you know what it's like to have good days, bad days, ugly days, happy days, all that, right? And so you just tend to do your best to put out a good energy for others, right? Now, of course, in your human temple, being human, some days are easier than others, right? But ultimately, you do your best to always operate from a space of so within, so without, right? Treat others how you want to be treated, that type of energy, right? So that's one energy. I'm also getting that whoever this crush is, for some reason, okay, I'm getting like there's somebody who probably should not be crushing on you, and I know that kind of sounds crazy, but it could be a scenario like where somebody's like married or already in a relationship, but they have a crush on you, and they actually want to pursue you, but it's not probably really that great of an idea, because things can really turn sour. They can go left, things can get ugly, right? So, maybe this person has been thinking on that, and that is why they have not pursued you. But ultimately, in the back of their mind, they're like, look, let me blow your mind. Now, that could very well be sexually, but there also could be an energy of someone who just really wants to show you something different than what you've seen before. But listen, if they are in the energy of still being with somebody else, that is not a good energy to come into. But anyway, let's move forward. So then we have yes. I mean, like a big nice what's it called, y'all? Lord, I'm having a whole mind my mind's blank at the moment. Caps lock. There we go. Whole caps lock. Yes. Okay. All capital letters. All right. So, maybe there's something on your mind at this time, and Spirit's answer to that is yes. If there is something that has been puzzling you lately and you've been questioning it, then the answer is yes. If there has been something that you have been trying to like hold yourself back from, or you've just been questioning, should you do something or not, or should you stay somewhere or not, or whatever. I don't know. You know your yes or no answer. Question. And the answer from spirits is yes. Boldly. Alright? So then we have Take Me As I Am. Now, with this energy, I'm getting that. Okay, this is giving something. It's kind of the same, but it's separate. So anyway, now this crush, this could be the same person that has somebody else, but it might not be. This could be just something separate. Okay. So there's somebody who's interested in you, right? And for whatever reason, they feel like communicating with you, wanting to, blow your mind or show you something new or different. They're fearful because they feel like things can get ugly because maybe there's something about them that they feel you won't accept them for who they are. And or, okay, this could be the opposite. It could be this person, because like I'm getting a scenario where, okay, somebody has a crush on you, right? And say, for instance, it's a situation where they want to pursue you, but I'm getting two different scenarios. So one is on a spirituality level, right? So there's someone who has a crush on you. They're interested in you, but they acknowledge the fact that you are a healer. They acknowledge the fact that you are a free spirit. They acknowledge the fact that you are, a healer or whatever. And they may not know to like call you that, right? But they just acknowledge something special and some type of something about you, right? But either people have been telling them certain things about you and they're kind of sitting within that, or they're just concerned about the fact that even if people have told them things about you and they don't care what these people are saying, maybe they believe them, maybe they don't, but either way they don't care about what people are saying as far as what they're saying about you, because they still just like you for you, right? They like how the energy that you give to them, okay? Yet they feel like if they pursue you, that things can get ugly when it comes to whoever these individuals are. So, it could be family, it could be friends, it could be whatever, right? And it's just because they don't feel like those people will accept you for who you are, and or won't accept y'all as a couple, if they pursue you, okay? And then I'm also getting that on a level of like race as well. I'm getting like there's someone who has a crush on you, and they may very well want to pursue you. So they've kind of been in their mind back and forth, like, man, should I not? And this could be you, so take the roles as they are. And really they're like, man, I should, but they just have that space of either one, that you won't accept them for who they are, or just their family might not take you as you are, and they're fearful that things can get a little ugly because you guys are of a different race, which I think, listen, y'all, I really get irritated with like just the whole like race thing in itself. Like, we are in 2023 and I just feel like it's so like, I don't even want to say childish. I just feel like it's so ignorant to even be And if you take offense, look, hey, it is what it is. You are more than welcome to leave my page, okay? Because I'm gonna speak my mind over here, all right? And I do realize that everybody is not going to accept that. Everybody is not going to take me as I am, and I am okay with that, okay? I just feel like, one, a lot of us are way too damn old to be sitting around focused on somebody's skin color, okay? On top of the fact that there is so many mixed race individuals and families that, like, you just wasting your time being mad about somebody's skin color. On top of the fact that outside of cultural aspects, once this thin layer of skin, one of our largest organs, okay, is gone, is peeled back, sliced away, whatever. Ultimately, on the inside, outside of our blood, we all are pretty much the same. We got, you know what I'm saying, male and female obviously differ, but based on our anatomy. But outside of that, and that's a whole other conversation in itself too, but anywho, you know what I'm saying, we all go, you got the same organs and whatnot in there, unless some of them is missing. Whole other subject. But y'all know what I'm saying. So it's like, to be, and don't get me wrong, I do acknowledge the fact that some people were raised a certain way. I do acknowledge the fact that, some things can be foreign to us, right? And I get that, but ultimately, it's about just, like, seeing a person for who they are and accepting them as so. If a person has a good heart and a good mind and they treat you well, truthfully, their skin shouldn't matter. Now, of course, you're going to want to be attracted to them, okay? At least in my mind. But, yeah. So, I don't know who that's for, but I hope you're not going through this situation. But if you are, like, hopefully the person can just see you for who you are, accept you for who you are, and hopefully eventually their family can come around and accept you as well. If in fact they cannot, listen, that is then up to you and that person to make the decision on if you guys are going to be solid in your connection enough to move forward beyond that. Okay? Yeah. Damn. See, so yeah. If this is someone's reading and they're dealing with some type of racial issues, I mean, that's crazy. But, and like I said, it don't even have to just be that. It could literally just be the fact that you're different. Like, maybe your religion is different. Like, maybe you really are just a free spirit. Maybe you are into spirituality. You don't subject yourself to just a specific religion, right? And this is not any disrespect to any specific religion, but there are some religions that if you don't agree with them, if you don't side with them, if you don't operate, oh, well, this is what we believe and blah, 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 but if you don't believe this, then you're going to hell. Like, I'm getting an energy of that, okay? And with that being said, whoever this person's friend group, family, bros, sis, whatever, like, the fact that they know that this person likes you, but you don't fit their idea of what this person should be with, They may feel you are demonic, or they just, whatever. And so they are probably preying on your downfall. They probably are wanting things to not go well with you and this person if you have already started dating, or if you begin to. They don't really have good intentions for your connection. So, if this person takes you around a certain group of people or their family, yeah, there could be a lot of fake smiles and, oh, hey, girl. But deep down, being that you are a healer, you probably are more than likely an empath. So you're going to feel this deep down. What I definitely want to say is, do not allow that heavy energy. Do not allow, don't dwell in any of that. Okay, don't dwell in any of that. You have to let people be who they are. You can't dim your light. You can't. Well, let me not say you can't. You shouldn't dim your light, and you shouldn't go all the way out of your way to try to make people accept you for who you are. They either are or they aren't. And as long as you be yourself, then that's just that. And they can like it or love it or hate it. But at the beginning and the end of the day, beginning and the end of the day, they cannot debate it. Okay, the fact that you are who you are. Okay, as a healer, yes, people are going to not like you, unfortunately, because they don't have the same abilities to, or not, and not even say same abilities, because truly I feel like we all have different things that we can bring forth to be a blessing to other people, but they just might not like you, Liv, because maybe when you come around, like I say, you just bring a different type of energy to people, and they acknowledge that maybe they're not that type of person. Why? Because they're probably in low vibration if they're sitting around wanting you to fail, sitting around wanting your connection with your person to fail, But anyway, moving forward. So, but yet and still, you are unstoppable. So it does not matter how much they are plotting and scheming against you, wanting you to fail, wanting your connections to fail, trying to make situations ugly and chaotic for you, it doesn't matter, because you are an unstoppable being. It doesn't matter where you are, who you're with, you're going to continue to provide that healing energy for those that are around you. And the funny thing about it is, I'm also getting whoever these people are that are preying on your downfall. The crazy part about it is they're actually going to be somewhat of in a sense healed in your energy anyway, while they too busy trying to play in it, or I don't know, just whenever you come around, they're still going to feel it whether or not they acknowledge it. And it may be helpful for them. So I don't know if that's going to be, you're going to, say something that's going to trigger something in them to like stop and think about themselves. And or if you just naturally have a natural energetic field that is of the return to center energy, right? You don't, like some individuals, some of us don't even have to actually verbalize like return to sender. Some of us don't even actually have to walk around with evil eye jewelry on and all these other things, because you and your actual energetic field, you vibe so high that it's naturally going to bounce off of you. It's like you're who you are in your healing nature, in your high vibration, with this shield around you. So anytime they look your way or speak things towards you, those things, like, here's your shield. Those things come their way. Oh, they this and they that, and da da da. Boom, bounces right off, and boomerang effect goes right back their way. Okay, so you really don't have to worry about any of that. Like I said, you are unstoppable. So it is what it is. Let's see. Okay. So then we have, let me cater to you. Okay. So see, this person, they really like you. They have some good energy when it comes to you. It's just the people around them, honey. So listen, that's a whole nother something in itself. And obviously that's something that, you know, over time of you, getting to know this person, if things get more serious, then hey, those are conversations that you guys can address at that time. But right now, I really just would say, don't worry about any of that. It's just spirit wanting to let you know kind of what's going on, give you a heads up, let you know the energy that you're putting out there, and yeah. So whoever this person is, they are interested in coming in, letting you know how they feel, wanting to cater to you, they want to blow your mind, show you some things that you haven't seen before. Just let you know simply that they have a crush on you, okay? Now a part of let me blow your mind, show you things you haven't seen could be this person has rental properties. They could want to just take you on a trip to wherever this rental property is, and y'all just have just a good romantic time. So it could be like a vacation idea, and maybe so example, say you live in, I don't know, Chicago. Okay, I'm just throwing out a city. Say you live in Chicago, or I don't know, Oklahoma, which is, a different state, or I don't know. But say you live somewhere else, right? But they have rental property in Miami, or they have rental property in another country, or they have rental property in Cali or something, right? And they want to take you and just kind of show you different sites, let you get a change of environment, all that good stuff, right? Now, also getting whoever this is, they could have some good money, okay? And they actually want to give you a rental property. Maybe they know, so like maybe you're a realtor, maybe you already have property yourself, maybe you are a vacation home host, maybe you're in property management, I don't know, you know your story. But they want to bless you with the rental property, right? So like I say, there's different stuff for different people. So if that is not yours, do not take it, right? Don't force a reading, okay? You'll be let down in the long run if you force some things. But hey, if it's yours, it's yours, okay? But we have stagnant. So things have been stagnant within this person's thoughts, within this person's actions, or maybe even this person has already kind of communicated to you, let you know that they're interested in you, but it hasn't really gone anywhere. So you've been kind of sitting around wondering, like, okay, do they like me, or maybe they don't? And really, it's like, yeah, no, they like you. They're interested in you. They just been holding back because they got people like this who, maybe they talk to about you, and they're like, yeah, I like such and such, and do you know anything about them? Da da da. And then you get your haters, right? Especially if, like, say this is a guy, right, and he's interested in you, but he has like female friends or coworkers or whatever, business partners, and he's like, hey, do you know such and such, because I've been kind of checking them out. We've linked once or twice, or we've communicated once or twice, and I really actually enjoy this person. Like, I wouldn't mind pursuing them a little further, yada yada yada. And say because the person, say it's a female, and she actually low key has, or high key, because the guy can know, and take the roles as they are, right? Because we're not gonna be super gender specific over here, all right? But say, she's hating and trying to like throw a monkey wrench in the situation, because she's like, no, I don't really think she's your type. I don't really think he's your type. No, I heard this and that about them, or I know this and that about them, or you know what I'm saying? So I feel like this person has had things be real stagnant just based off of certain things that have been presented to them. But like I say, ultimately, you got a big yes. This person feels your energy. They know that you have a good aura. They know that you are, you're just a light in a dark room, right? And you are unstoppable, okay? And they see that about you. They get that about you. Which hence might really be a reason as to why whoever this is, like maybe they've seen you really conquer some things. Maybe they've seen you really like set your goals and accomplish certain things, and now they're wanting to come in and like, look, you know what? I seen what you did with that one rental property that you got. Like, let me come and invest in you. You know what I'm saying? So you got somebody who's really interested in you. They have a big crush on you. They want to invest in you. They want you to accept them as they are. They want to accept you as they are. They want to cater to you, right? But you got some folks that's around within the energetic field that's basically hating, to keep it simple. And lastly, we have ain't nobody like you. So whoever this is, they see your worth, they see your value, they actually really like you a lot. So listen, take the reading for what it is, and hopefully everything works out together in your favor. And yeah, so I hope this reading was helpful for you. If in fact it resonated with you, please be sure to tap the thumbs up button for your girl, and so that the reading can get out to those who it also resonates with. Let me know down in the comment section how this may or may not be your reading, right? And if in fact the reading resonated with you, go ahead and tap the subscribe button so that you can get more of the videos as they come. All right. Also be sure to go and check out the rest of the channel. There is more videos that have been uploaded, and yeah, so I hope you guys have a great day. All right, see ya.